Many thanks for joining us this Saturday morning. It is the 15th of November 2025, and we are reaching you live from Lagos, Nigeria. Of course, you know it's Citizen, the channel, the station where the opinions of Nigerians matter. We are here to discuss once more the issues bothering the minds of the citizens. All right, I'm Mike Adekunle, the anchor of the program, and I have, as you know, my respondents with me at this time this morning, and they're ready to do justice to what we have. Gentlemen, my good morning to you. You're welcome to the program.
Morning.
Happy weekend.
Same to you, my brother. Mike, nice having you. Good morning to all our every of our esteemed viewers across the world. Thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate your continuous support on this platform, and we do not take it for granted. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, viewers, still viewers. I call them honorables. Honorables on the platform. They have been so supportive. You know, they have been doing good for us, doing well. And we say a big thank you to all of you, especially those who have been with us from Monday to Saturday. That's till date. Yeah. We say a big thank you to you. We appreciate all of you, every one of you. We say thank you to you. Also to Mrs. Tina, who sent prayers to us this morning. Weekend cash gift. We say a big thank you to you, Mrs. Tina. Thank you so much. She reached out to me yesterday night, and I really appreciate you for your everyday support on the platform. That's Mrs. Tina again.
Yeah. What else can we say? But we say thank you, Mrs. Tina. May God continue to bless you. Your hope will never be dashed. Whenever you hope for something, God will also, give you whatever you are hoping for. In any area that you need God hands, you will surely see the hand of God. Anytime you need help will surely rise for you. Thank you very much. We appreciate.
All right, she has extended the love to everyone. I understand. And she told me, Michael, use your discretion, which I've done and I'm still doing. Mr. Vincent, how you doing?
I'm very fine, Michael. The weekend will have been a nice and well laid icing on the cake for me. If not for the benevolence input of Mrs. Tina, I want to say a very big thank you to her. I want to say that in every sphere of our human endeavor, I think when demand is being expected, when she makes a demand, she will have a quantum supply for it. I want to say a very big thank you to you, madam. I don't know how much times I will thank you. That will be enough for this human kindness that you have shown. I say a very big thank you. Heaven will bless you. Earth will also cooperate in blessing you. In all spheres, you never know shame. God will continue to abide with you. In Jesus' name.
Good morning, Mrs. Tina. This is Mr. Ojolajide. Madam, I don't think I have the enough words to describe you. You are rare. Your type is not common because it's unusual for this consistency of blessing you be dishing out to us. What can I always say is what I've been saying before. That consistency of your blessing, God in His whole privilege message are also returning back to you in Jesus' name. Every area of your life, God will not stop blessing you. God will not withdraw His blessing from you. I really appreciate you, man. May God bless you. More blessings to your generations and to you and to everything you represent. God will not withdraw His support from you. I'm very appreciative of what you have been doing to us on this platform. May God bless you, man. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Kule, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Yeah, we thank God. Thank God for life. Now, I want to say kudos to Madam Tina, and I want to thank you for how well you've been doing in our life. And I think, let me just start with you will never know sorrow. You will never lack, and your family that you left in Okpebi, they will never lack and they will never know sorrow. God will bless you as you as extending the hand of fellowship to us. You will never lack and God will continue to bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
John.
Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Mrs. Tina. You have made it a lifestyle to always extend a hand of fellowship with us. I want to thank you, and I want to say that God, in His own way, will continue to protect and provide for you in every aspect of your life. You will always enjoy God's presence in everything that you do. Thank you so much, and I pray that the good Lord will continue to be with you.
All right.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tina. I don't want to say much. My colleagues have already, say, much about your charity. Thank you. But from my heart, I wish to say, you have kept us standing. God bless you at City Stand. God bless you.
All right. Kept us standing on City Stand. Okay,
Permit me to also give my word of appreciation to Mrs. Tina for a kind gesture that has always been consistent on this platform. Indeed, I appreciate every dime that has come from you. I do not take it for granted. May God continue to bless you in Jesus' name.
All right. What do we have on board this morning? What do we have on papers? What do we have in the news? All right, let's quickly, first of all, I'll move to the Nollywood industry, the movie industry. Popular Baba Ijesha, Nollywood actor, is out of the prison. Yeah, has been released by the court of appeal, right? By the court. Yeah.
Just land is being released. I think maybe you win the appeal court.
Yeah, he won it. So he has walked out of the prison, and his fans are rejoicing. I don't know if you are rejoicing with him.
I have to rejoice with him, of course.
But you're also a comedian.
I'm a comedian. I have to rejoice with Baba Ijesha. Yes, I have to rejoice with him. Only what I'll just say is that people should learn one or two lessons in this thing that happened to Baba Ijesha. Please be guided. Please be careful. It's very, very important so that people will not put sunshine into your garri.
Otherwise, so that people will not put sunshine into your garri. That's what Femi said. Please learn from what happened to Baba Ijesha. I don't know how his enemies will feel now. I don't know.
Whomever that sent you to that, I don't want to say. Let me tell you, on this matter, I don't know what to say. But somebody that commit an offense supposed to be punished. It's because we are in this country. That's why we see that when people are advocating for punishment of anybody that commit offense, we see that person as an enemy. We call them enemy of progress. We call them all sorts of names, which is not so. So they understand that when you are calling for justice, some people will say, let somebody that has never sinned cast the first stone. This is, in fact, it's not a language that's supposed to be hearing in a country where we want justice. I will always be an advocate of justice. If I commit an error, let justice be served. That is when we can move on. If you are living in a country where we say, let the person that has never committed a crime, then we will remain in a place where, I mean, if you are commit crime, we think that's normal thing now. Let life continue. We discussed something about EFCC concerning Obiano this morning. That see what they have ridiculed the whole situation. You will never see a politician being in the prison because he embezzled money. You will not see them. Only what you see that FCC will say, we discover that you embezzle 10 billion naira. Okay, out of that 10 billion naira, let's back it. Give us 6 million. How much does it remain with you? Okay, 10 million. Okay, give us 6 million. Then you can go away with the 4 million. They are encouraging, criminality. So also in every area. So if anybody commit crime, let the person face the justice and got the justice. Simple as that. No enemy anywhere. I don't see it. So if anybody see enemy, that means they want to continue to, hide under that kind of a disguise and perpetrating those evil. I'm a father.
All right, PDP legal battle, PDP legal tension as regards the convention that we'll be holding in Ibadan. Yeah, the capital of Oyo State, today. There are reactions to this event, there are reactions to these stories, which we'll be looking at this morning. Fubara orders boycott as PDP faction holds convention in Ibadan. For the Fubara also joined the league. Has also joined his boss, Nyesom Wike. Wike has been kicking against the convention that will be taking place in Ibadan today. And from Lagos State here, Bode George is supporting the convention. We can see in different videos the posters of Seyi Makinde all over in Ibadan, saying that Seyi Makinde for president 2027. How possible is this? Jagaban is there, Hurricane Tinubu is there. Is this a joke? That's what people are asking, and which will be responding to this morning. Let's quickly move down to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Saturday Tribune newspaper on this controversial convention. I call it. Yeah. All sets on the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. All sets for PDP National Convention. All set. But in the other hand, it is not set. But Saturday Tribune is saying all set for PDP convention. Delegates arrived from 36 states, FCT, Abuja Court Access Convention, Ibadan Court gives go ahead. Which one should they follow? Security beefed up at venue. We move down to the Nation newspaper, Saturday Nation, on the controversial convention that is taking place today. Abuja Court holds events over Lamido's exclusion from chairmanship contest, restrains INEC from monitoring, recognizing outcome. Oyo High Court reaffirms jurisdiction to hear suit. Wike Yayan Batu Damagun governors for control of headquarters. We move down to other stories. DSS recaptures suspected mastermind of Kogi church attack. Onto the next one, page 2 of the Nation newspaper. Bank draft for Jimo Ibrahim Bursary Award winners for collection today. Down the paper, Paystack suspends co-founder over sexual misconduct allegations. Crisis rocks on the assembly over headed towards 531 billion naira budget request. And we'll move back to the Nigerian Tribune newspaper this morning. Obiano, ex-Anambra governor, not dead, says ex-commissioner. There was a report or rumor that the man passed away yesterday, but we have it in the news that he's still very much alive. Obiano is not dead, and his ex-commissioner has confirmed it this morning. Wike versus naval officer. FCTA clarifies status of land. FCTA clarifies status of land. We'll move down to genocide. Plateau cleric tackles Sheikh Gumi, says we are ready to open graves for inspection. I'm tired of mass burials. Threatens lawsuit. Southwest Muslims reject Trump's genocide claim. I repeat, Southwest Muslims reject Trump's genocide claim. Thank you so much for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning, the 15th of November 2025. And I hope you're also enjoying yourselves as you watch us. Quickly to the comment section. I'm sure the viewers are saying hi and good morning to us. All right, joining us this morning in Mafino. We say good morning to you, Mafino. We say good morning to you. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's about to play. Mookie Great, the great one, is also here. Mookie Great, how are you doing, sir? You're welcome to the program. Adijo Ilonga is also here with us. Adijo Ilonga, it's been a while. How have you been? You're welcome. Vinko Mike is here. Babalola T, yeah, from Philadelphia, is also here. It's been a while, Babalola T. Good morning to you. Getting the Adawa, Vinko Mike. You're welcome. All is well. Where have you been? Morning to you, wherever you're watching us from. Kick+Baba or Tulaja. Andrew Gujimi, where are you? Come out. Let us see you. King Henry the Palace.
Yeah.
All the palace.
Palace of the palace.
Show your face. Let us see you in the comment section. Gladys Oyaba, I've not seen you. Our consistent woman, our consistent viewer on the platform. Queen Esther, I'm sure you're watching us currently. Thank you so much. All right, Akim additional brother all the way from Finland. I'm sure he's also watching. He's not commenting. Big the Prince, the big fish. All the way from UK. Taiwo Dunlade. Thank you. All right, Antnam. Wait, where's Antnam now?
Antnam.
Nigeria was here yesterday. Antnam has not been around.
Then I saw one strange comment. Jacob Adedeji. I think
Don't mind Mr. Jacob. Williams Okameme is always with us every time. He's always on the program. You want Biafra, Chief Benedict. Where have you been? We are still expecting Chief Udezi, Chima. All right, Daddy to promote Sofa Biadu. Oh, Adi Noble. Where have you been? Let us see you. Let us see you in the comment section. Henry Okoro is in Water, Liverpool. These are my great men. All right, we're expecting you all to join the program this morning. All right, kindly like the program. Also, drop the comments as regards what we are discussing this morning. You also have the opportunity, to tell us your opinion about what is going on in the country, especially what is going on in Ibadan. The poster of Seyi Makinde is everywhere. It's everywhere in Ibadan. Seyi Makinde for president 2027.
Michael, maybe you should just permit me to appreciate some of our viewers that perhaps they don't make comments. Neither will they call you or what they are. They are almost addicted to this program in terms of followership. I think those silent fans of ours, we indeed appreciate them on this platform as well. We may not really know their name, they may not want to be known and all of that, but we so much appreciate everyone that follows this platform.
Thank you, Mr. Gentleman, for saying that. Special one in the United States of America, I will not mention him. The person knows himself. He has always been with us spiritually, financially, secretly. May God continue to reward you. What you are doing secretly, God will reward you openly. The person knows himself. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. Let me collect some things for all right, to those who are watching us from Atlanta, Georgia, we say thank you. In Canada, South Africa, Bulgaria, Poland, Kick+Baba in India, Switzerland, everywhere. Gabon, even in Nigeria,
Philippines, about you mentioned
Philippines, you're right. Germany, different countries all over the world. We appreciate everyone. Saturdays are meant to appreciate our viewers and which.
And there's one name that sounds like warning. Majekodo. Sound like warning, but it's very deep. Thank you very much.
Just like Tanimola. Tanimola. Thank you so much. We appreciate all of you. Seyi Makinde for president. Is this a joke or what?
In the political amphitheater, there's nothing like joke, because if you don't, when you don't compete, you don't win. I think the whole essence of competition, of winning, is to compete. I want to believe that Seyi Makinde has already thrown himself into the ring. To even flex his muscle. And if you also check his administration in your state, I think to a larger extent, he has been able to cut some kind of process from observers of political development in Oyo State. I think that must have also informed, or rather added to his gusto of even competing in this political theater. And I make allusion to one fact that, you see, even though I did mention on this platform that PDP as a party is in a morbid state, maybe they are trying to, all these moves by Seyi Makinde and his ilks, might also be a kind of a process to bring him back, bring PDP back on board. But we are all watching how the scenario will play out. But coming from my only angle to all this is that all these theatrics as currently being played out. Wouldn't have been if Nigerians, we, and every Nigerian has this patience to break law, not to also, have recourse to law. Because all this going back and forth, going to court to obtain an injunction to me, this one will go to Abuja, another person will go to Ibadan, and to overrule the earlier one. It does not show that we have a very good justice administration system being played out. But we are aware what is going to, because all these things they are just, it informs some form of a level of absurdities in our judicial setting. And I believe that people that are watchers, they are watching keenly at the development of folks.
Gentleman Mike, it seems the judiciary has been bastardized and politicized with the current happenings in PDP. One court rule in Abuja, another one saying no, go ahead with the convention. What do you have to say?
Honestly, it is sad that we've not been able to address this issue, especially coming from the judiciary. They've not been able to put their house in order. We've had a lot of speech to address this conflicting judgment that we normally get from them from time to time. But unfortunately, it hasn't really addressed that matter. NJC, Judicial Commission that ought to be responsible for sanctioning some of these erring judges. For me, I'm not sure if they are really alive to their responsibilities. This is an embarrassment to the entire nation that a court of even coordinate jurisdiction will be having conflicting judgment from time to time. Which usually shows that we have a long way to go in our judicial system. The Ibadan case, the most recent one, is the Ibadan judgment, which also giving go ahead to the convention on which Seyi Makinde is banking on now. I don't know if that judgment will stand at the end of the day. I would have thought the PDP should have been wise enough to look at how to clear the legal hurdles before going ahead with their convention, rather than engaging in an exercise that is likely to be nullified and the whole thing come back to zero. I am not too comfortable with the approach of going ahead. I think they have jettisoned the advice that even come from some of the stalwart of the party, like Abukola Saraki and all of that, asking them to still to stem down the convention while they address the legal issue first and all of that. But it seems Makinde is bent on going ahead with the convention. Good luck to him. As to his poster that is everywhere, I was told, in Ibadan, especially concerning 2027 as one of the presidential flag bearer. I think the right to vote and be voted for is in our constitution, is in our law. So he has every right to aspire to the #1 office in the land. Why not? He has all the maybe the credentials to do that. As to if he will be able to defeat the incumbents, my answer is outright no. It's not this governor of Oyo State that will contest against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's not even likely to go ahead to do it. He might just be testing the waters, or some of his admirers are trying to test the water on his behalf. It is not Seyi Makinde that will contest against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That I know.
Back to you, Mr. Vincent. Is Nigeria's judiciary becoming politically influenced with what we are seeing? I asked the other time. In same country, two courts giving judgment.
It has always been there. Up to the now, nothing has changed. If you check the trajectory of most of the tango we've ever had in the political space, has always been a party going to one court in Abuja, one going to Kaduna to obtain another similar injunction. Then you begin to wonder, at what time has the judiciary, stooped so low to this level, to this nadir, to allow the executive to run roughshod over their collective sensibility. Then it piques my conscience as an individual, as a citizen of this great country, that why is it that because for crying out loud, there is what is called separation of powers in any democratic settings, and we have not, it's not been seen being played out. And again, why has judiciary made themselves to be an appendage of the executives? Why would the executive continue to, wield the sticks, wield the judiciary the way they want, in order to suit their whims and caprices? And for how long are we going to continue to see this being played out in a nation that we want to move forward in this 21st century? And it does not really excite me as a citizen, because it has always been there. And we have people that say that they are very land. We call them the land people. People from that profession. We have always been having this toga of being called the learned gentleman. Now, of what use is that learning when it is not being applied to current situation in this country? Then that is why you begin to wonder. It's like a kind of a macabre dance to me. It is not really animating any kind of seriousness on the part of the people that are supposed to be the drivers of our judiciary. And I'm afraid we are in the eyes of the global community. As long as we continue to play it dirty now, how can they see, take us seriously? We still have a case that has not been even been dealt with. And all these security skirmishes, challenges that we be having here and there, you see on the front border that the current government is still trying to see how they can speak to the conscience of Trump to support on his threat of coming to Nigeria with military might. But if you now look, the entire economy of the country needs to be rejigged. I have always been an advocate that the template upon which the current experiment is being driven is a bit faulty, and it needs to be really being seen, and to do the needful to see that we run on the same pedestal with other egalitarian society of the world.
All right, let's quickly look at Lamido, who told the Abuja court to halt the convention because he couldn't obtain a chairmanship form. Is this not an overreach by the court? And should a court halt a convention because a particular politician could not obtain a chairmanship form?
I will be repeating myself again, because I said at a point, I did mention not quite long, that the judiciary, they are like a toy in the hands of the executive. But why would somebody, even though politics is about interest, why would one man just wake up because he has an ambition of becoming a chairman of a political party? He would not go to the court and say, okay, this thing should be done in his own favor. But one thing I want to say that the laws are so clear, it's so extant that people can also read. It's not written in Greek. And I believe that I don't know the drivers of our position and our laws, what they are looking. I remember in the days of the year when Galifaro Emi was alive, and you can see the way he was trying to farm using his mind and his expertise to farm every of our laws when it is not been going petty. Because we are not seeing all this other kind of thing being played now, because the man has gone, and the civil society, they remain silent. Everybody is docile and nobody is really talking. And in a situation whereby you remain silent, anarchy will continue to tread, and it will tread well.
I think also all this also boils down to INEC. I don't know the role INEC is playing on this issue. Get to my mind.
Well, according to INEC, they told us that they are studying the two judgments, the two conflicting judgments, and they will take a position on it. But my view is that they are not likely to be in that Ibadan convention. They are not likely, since the two conflicting judgments came from a coordinate jurisdiction, a court of coordinate jurisdiction. They are not likely to, but they also have a hold. They have what they are holding on to, why they will be there, that is a judgment coming from a particular high court. So, and as long as they are not in that gathering, it becomes a nullity. That's the role INEC will play. They will look at the two judgments, and they will be advised by their legal department.
We understand that Wike is not in support of the convention. What about Fubara? Is he in support of his boss?
For now, Fubara has acted sensibly. He will not want to be drawn into this matter, because he just saved his own neck, and he's still sitting on that seat The seat is so very, very, very good for now.
Sitting on
For him.
PDP seat.
Yes, it's still very, very yes, it's still very, very unsteady for him. And for a wise man, you don't have to pitch time with anybody, and just make sure. You know, I did mention earlier on that politics is about interest. You will not expect Fubara to just jump and then support anybody in this matter. He has a lot. His hands is well. I mean, he has his hands full of something. I mean, in his own home state to do. He will not want just barge into whatever party wrangling and whatever, what have you. And who is even sure that he's going to even be part of PDP as we speak? Because you never knew what the treaty is signed under the curtain with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because we are only seeing all this drama being unfolding by the day. But everybody that remains silent, you don't know what their calculation. And politics is about having calculated well, knowing when to jump and knowing when to just retreat. And that's all about politics. And I think Fubara, I will not really blame Fubara for this, because he's only trying to maintain a kind of a neutral posture.
Gentleman like Fubara mom over the crisis in PDP. I expected him to also be part of the people that will be in that conversation today.
I mean, one beating is twice shy, Michael. Fubara wouldn't want to be on the wrong side of his boss any longer. And I think he has studied the direction where his boss is heading, and he's ready to move in that direction. He wouldn't want to be in a problem with Wike again. Neither would he want Mr. President to have problem with him. So,
but they supported him when he had problems with Wike now. The governors.
What support did they give him? What support did they give him? He was removed from his office and later reinstated by the president. So what support? What did the PDP do for him? So he's what Yoruba call Omogbon at this point in time, and he's trying to make use of his head. That he can't just, as my brother said, he won't just go and pitch his tent with any of the parties at the moment. So he's following Wike's step as well.
Is it likely if it comes to APC?
Well, that may not be ruled out. He must have had his own plans as well. And for me, I think that is what may give him an edge to even come back for a second shot. Absolute decamping to even go and meet them instead of them oppressing him from time to time, to even pack his bag and go and meet them. Say, I'm here, yeah, I am. That might just give him a second ticket if he's interested anyway. But if he's not, he will just stay where he is.
All right, let's move down to Nollywood. Nollywood industry. Can Baba Ijesha ever rebuild his reputation? Can he rebuild his image, or has the damage been done? Despite appeal court's verdict. We shall be looking at it this morning. But before going into all of that, let me quickly read out a story concerning Baba Ijesha release. Famous Nigerian actor Olaniwaju Omiyinka, professionally known as Baba Ijesha, has finally been released from prison. The actor regained his freedom on Friday, November 14, 2025, after spending over 3 years in custody over alleged sexual assault. Announcing Baba Ijesha's release, actor Yomi Fabiyi, in a post shared on Instagram page on Friday evening, stated that he was freed after being cleared by the appeal court. Now, I asked the question if he can still rebuild his reputation, rebuild his image up, despite the verdict by appeal court. Is it possible for him to rebuild his image?
Why not? The only thing that the Mama Vasa used to say something. He said, General Mama Vasa, the late General Mama, he said, a lean liberty is better than a fat slavery. I want to make allusion to that. All this while he's been in detention, or rather in prison. And appeal court to have adjudicated on his matter and coming out victoriously, it shows that whatever he has been alleged of, it doesn't really matter now. I think the judgment has been served in his case, and he has handled it. And I believe that for any commonsensical person, and for those who are also still out there, you can learn from this episode of Baba Ijesha, because in the way we are now, a lot of even our sportsmen too at one time or the other were also alleged to have had a sexual intercourse with either minor or all these rape as a subject has always been in the news concerning all these celebrity. But the only thing I want to tell every one of them is that when you have risen to that level of a celebrity, try as much as possible and restrain yourself from all being going petty, being going abnormal to common sense reasoning in terms of dealing with persons of opposite sex. And I think as evident from this ruling that Baba Ijesha has gotten now, I think he would have learned a very, very good lesson from it. If at all he did it or he didn't do, but the court has adjudicated. And I believe that I want to go in the line of the court that at least he has been absolved for all those charges that he was previously alleged that he has committed. I believe he will just move on with his it will even also add some kind of effect to his integrity because he was alleged. Had he been that after being alleged, he still went down with it. That is where I will say it will be very hard for him to come back. It will, because in most of the civilized crime, once you are being labeled or you infracted on the law, people no longer see you. Even if you are having a product on sale, you start seeing people withdrawing from that product. We have many cases in the US, Canada, and everything that has similar posture with this kind of a thing. But we thank God for him. I thank God for his life. He can also jumpstart his career back again on the South Foot.
All right, despite the damage this allegation has done to his career, to his image, can he still rebuild his image? Is it possible for his career to be restored, his image to be rebuilt? Is it possible?
Well, of course, he can still rebuild his career. He must have learned from what has happened, just as my brother said. What has happened is not palatable at all. Whether there are substantial evidences to nail him or not. He was accused of sexual assault on a minor then in 2022, and that was what took him to the prison. I believe perhaps he has learned his lessons. It's even an opportunity for him as somebody in the movie industry, perhaps do a movie that will go against sexual assault on minors and all of that, to really propagate that gospel, that to show how bad assault on a minor or any of other assault at that is not permitted in our society and all of that. So as for his career, it may take time, but I believe he will bounce back.
All right, in the comment section, Adigio Elengo says the release of Baba Ijesha have proved me right. What will happen to the life of the poor child destroyed? Wow. Adigio says, okay, he's just passing, glancing. Everything about Nigeria is a joke, and he mourns for the country called Nigeria. Nigeria Future says he stops commenting because the post always passed his comment. Oh, I don't pass the comment to Nigeria Future. Send as much as a comment you want. Well, how do we use that word? Just send your comment in and I'll read it. Okay. So sorry about that. All right, Edokoro is here with all this morning. Also, Clara. This Clara is here. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Francis is also here. All right, Deepa Mora is also here this morning. Good morning. Deepa Mora. Mr. Deepa. How are you doing, sir? Thank you so much for joining us. All right, gentlemen, Mike, I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Baba Ijesha, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mr. Wike. I want to call your attention to something.
Okay.
If you read that thing, I think it's Guardian that carried it, or Vanguard, or which newspaper carried it this morning. They themselves, they were citing Fabiyi as their, as their source.
Yomi Fabiyi.
And Baba Ijesha has been released so many times on the paper. In fact, somebody dragged it with me. He said he saw Baba Ijesha and Kola Lotu discussing. I said, are you serious? Do you mean it? Okay, I want you to read that thing again.
Okay.
Fabiyi don't tell us the name of justice that delivered the justice. What is the name of lawyer that stand for him? Where is the court of appeal? Is it in Lagos State or Abuja? Let's read it. That Yomi Fabiyi.
Do you have any problem with it?
I don't have any problem with Fabi, but I just want you to read this.
What are you trying to bring up to this issue? Are you trying to? What are you trying to?
I'm trying to tell you that this information that Fabi Ijesha may not be real.
Yes.
When they cut deliver justice, you name the name of justice. Everybody know that it's your mentor that is hearing the justice. I mean, case of Nnamdi Kanu. And anytime a case,
But I watched several videos.
you can say,
yesterday.
Mr. Michael, I've watched several videos concerning Baba Ijesha.
No, I'm talking about yesterday.
That is it. We have been watching it.
So you don't believe it's out?
I'm a skeptical. I mean, something is not seen that way.
Okay, you want me to read it again? Announcing Baba Ijesha's release, actor Yomi Fabiyi, in the post shared on Instagram page on Friday evening, stated that he was freed after being cleared by the appeal court. Fabiyi wrote, "You are now officially free and out. Baba Ijesha is not just back but better. I am also happy you were cleared by the appeal court of ever having sex stroke the file any child or minor. The 7-year-old story."
Now let me go to, if I go to Google now, the same appeal court last year 2024 unquote the previous judgments of high court. Appeal court, you can Google it. Ask what is the name of justice that set Baba Ijesha free. Ask what is the name of lawyer that stand for Baba Ijesha at appeal court. They will take you back to 2024 where appeal court the judgment of high court. So I don't know where it's coming from. Maybe Baba Ijesha, Fabiyi in his goodwill for Baba Ijesha to be released. Maybe that's why. And something like this have been coming out several times. I even seen that Baba Ijesha went to visit Onu. They will go and bring the old video of Baba Ijesha.
Old videos.
Old video of Baba Ijesha. They will bring it to.
I know what you're talking about.
So this time
yesterday
what I mean is that when they want to confirm their source, it is still the same Fabiyi. When the paper wants to confirm,
he has been on the case for some
that's
time.
what I'm saying. When a case like that supposed to be that maybe that newspaper is at the court ground. You understand what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that something that Fabiyi come out to write. So that's what
they cannot sit on the matter twice. Now they can only go to school for the next level of.
I surprised for Fabiyi and the newspaper that carry it. I surprised for them a court case.
I don't think you need to argue this again. The Punch has picked it.
Okay.
It's in, the Punch newspaper is on the Punch. We have a BBC, talking about it as well. BBC Baba Ijesha case update. Actor Omiyinka Olariwaju collect bail. That's their pidgin.
English. BBC.
Hallelujah. Actor Omiyinka Olariwaju collects bail for alleged defilement trial for Lagos.
Bail.
So, so court don't grant bail to Nollywood actor Baba Ijesha wey been the face trial. I don't know how to read pidgin very well. So that's to confirm that truly what we are saying here. Okay, Vanguard has it here. Vanguard has it on some other platform.
Hallelujah. Let's move on. Let's talk about PDP.
How do you feel about his release? How do you feel about it?
It's a good development. If the case can be upturned, it's a good development, and that means they have proof this one that want to accuse him of a rape wrong. And this one should also serve, like I said. Okay, that means all the year you are spending in prison, you spend it for fun because you don't know how to guide himself. You should know how to guide yourself. And I don't know if I'm judged wrongly, what will be the reverse case? Am I going to be compensated?
Some people are even asking, why are they celebrating him? That should people celebrate somebody that was accused of rape or that kind of assault? Defilement.
No matter how heavy is your crime, you still see some people that support you. Most especially somebody like Baba Ijesha, was a celebrity. The only issue I have with Baba Ijesha is that when you wear a white cloth, please don't walk around palm oil because so you need to be very, very careful. to the extent that he's not being careful. That's my own problem with him. It's not that I have any personal, grudge against Baba Ijesha. If he has been successfully released, it's a very good development. That means we have justice. So if you are judged wrongly, you can still go ahead and appeal and get your normal justice. It's a good development.
To prevent public misinformation, how should government handle this kind of case? It's a sensitive case.
Mr. Good morning, viewers and Mr. Lajile, you're most welcome. You see, the issue of Baba Ijesha, I think that's not the final court of jurisdiction on that matter. The matter can still proceed to Supreme Court. Supreme Court can still overturn the judgment. Nnamdi Kanu got judgment of being released at Court of Appeal. But when I go to Supreme Court, it was overturned. So it's not yet a final rule for Baba Ijesha, except the prosecutors are not willing to go to Supreme Court. If they are willing to go to Supreme Court, it can still be overturned. I'm not saying you, but at least for now, he has been cleared by Court of Appeal that doesn't know anything about that matter. Okay, the corporations are allowed to go through through the normal channels they're supposed to go through. Every evidences for and against have been tendered, and the court has reviewed. But what Court of Appeal does is they review. They don't. It's not a trial court. What they do is that they review processes, exhibits, evidences which the trial court went through to arrive in judgment, and they not pick holes and or support. That's how they do. That's what they do. They don't try. The trial is only carried out at the high court, and so now the Court of Appeal has reviewed what high court did, and they felt that no, you have heard here. This is not how it's supposed to be, and I've said simply, do not to him, but let himself now be careful. Let me tell him one of my own disciplinary action I do take. He said, Mike, I don't play with the minor of girls minors. I don't have any interaction with them at all. I don't. So all this, see a free minor tapping him, playing with her, it will not be a problem. Accuse you of touching, molesting, and harassing their data. And there's no way you go out, you be free from it. Just have a policy like I have. I don't have anything to do with female minor. Not embrace nothing. I don't have anything to do with it. Because I'm afraid of that thing. So maybe this will be a lesson to him that when it comes to female minor, separate yourself totally completely away from them. So let's hope that when he gets to let's see them know what to look on that they will still win. But now that he's got his freedom, I think he should enjoy.
All right, Andrew Ujimi says Baba Ijesha has been released. Yeah. One of his friends abroad confirmed.
Okay, all right, okay.
Andrew Ujimi stays in London, the United Kingdom.
Okay, yes.
All right, Jafar Chris says Baba Ijesha was released because the victim was not from the Yoruba stock. What is happening in Nigeria is tribe versus tribe. We all saw what happened on the CCTV footage. All right, DJ Elonge says Nigerian court favor the highest bidder. Femi, hope you know that.
Yes, that's true. The court favor the highest bidder, and if ant touch ant, who say they cannot release him? And my touch ant that this guy has suffered enough. Even the we confirm that he did it, but let the guy release him. He has learned his lesson, because we are even hearing about his deteriorating the health issue. So anything can happen. So Nigeria did this.
Away from Baba Ijesha issue, let's move down to PDP convention. Why two court rulings on a particular convention?
Mr. Mike, every court in Nigeria, all over the world, is trial court, which is high court. If it's a high cases, they are, by the time you approach them for one or two things, maybe for ex parte orders, they are able to grant or reject it. Ex parte order was granted by the high court for the convention to proceed. And when Wike now saw that convention is going on, he now got his own ex parte order too from Abuja High Court. And there's no problem about it. Yes, and there's no problem about that. They have the same court jurisdiction. They are no one is higher than each other. High Court of Ibadan, High Court of Abuja, they have the same status. No one is superior. It's not superior court to each other. So those who have the court of Ibadan that says go ahead, they have a value honor to proceed on what they are doing. And we can say we have gotten a court order from Abuja say the commissioner should hold. Yes, he has the right not to participate. So those who have gotten right to go up, to go ahead. When the convention is concluded, they will now go to a higher court, which is a court of appeal, to go and test all their claim there. It's whatever the court of appeal holds is now the final. They will uphold one and dump another. They will uphold one, nullify the other. They will uphold one and nullify the another. Get my point? So let them go to. By the time the convention is upheld, they will all go to court of appeal and sort it out. And that's the higher court. They will uphold one and dismiss other. And if they are not satisfied, they go to the Supreme Court, who will not finally agree with one side, and the finally agree side with one will not be the winner. That's what happened in Labour. Labour went to the Supreme Court. Abuja lost out to the Supreme Court. The other faction won. Now, INEC has recognized the other faction of Labour. So, it's a good development. The same judiciary that brought problem will correct it to higher courts by the time they let themselves there. So, number two, they should not give in to one person who so help them that PDP must be in his pocket. It's my bad, my will and capacities. Wike. No, I agree to let them go ahead and go and test their will at the court. Yes, I agree with those who are championing the convention. Let's throw all this convention once and for all and now test it in court of law against one man. Okay. So I agree with that. I stand their courage to go ahead. Thank God they have the backing of one court on their own side too. Hey, Wike should be saving his grace till when they go to court of appeal and test their and the popularity of
which court is it? The Ibadan court?
Ibadan court. I'm supposed Ibadan court. I see they should go ahead. I'm supposed yes, I'm supporting them, but I see the courage of some people to take the party away from one particular man who have been doing it as means and services. So Wike is, I don't understand what Wike is really meant for me to be. If it's must it be your according to your own terms, your own way. Must everything just go in the line of where?
But I don't think this is a Wike.
It's
one about Lamido that couldn't obtain his chairmanship form.
They belong to different faction. They belong to different faction. No, those one they belong to different.
He said the convention should not continue because not obtain his chairmanship form.
Court has made an injunction now. Those who believe who has got the constitution that says go ahead, they go ahead. Those who say who have the constitution that says they should not go, they will also hold on to their own. I mean, that's one.
We don't conduct another convention.
Those who believe in the convention will go ahead and let leaders and pronounce the leaders now. They will be parading them as leader of the party. Leader of the party, yes. Why other party will not say no, they are not, and they will not go to court of appeal and
which court order supersede? Is it
no? They are the same.
So one is saying don't go ahead, another one is saying proceed.
That's why they say which no one is superior. They are all the same court of the same collegiate judiciary. They are all the same high court. The superior court above them is court of appeal. That's one that can nullify one injunction or judgment and uphold another. So until what I'm happy with that Ibadan own is that they have people who have somebody called to hear this man for the first time. We will hold this convention, we will go to court and sort it out to court of appeal.
Then what's your take on this issue?
Well, Yoruba will say tọ́wọ́ Yorùbá ti tó kú dà o gbọ́dọ̀ béèrè kó tó pa bàbá ẹ̀. And if you don't, that means if you are not strong enough, don't make inquiry about what killed your daddy. To me, PDP at this moment they need to stop play, because apart from Wike, apart from Lamido, even Bukola Saraki warned them that don't go ahead with that convention. And I go with Bukola Saraki because at this moment it's very, very dangerous for them. To me, I don't think anybody can win any case against Wike in Nigeria judiciary of today. When they reach court of appeal now, where do you think the judgment will swing? especially when you have a body language of somebody that you truly want to destroy that particular party. So what I'm trying to say is that maybe they should have looked for another way to resolve this matter. But when we look at it from another angle, good for them. They can go ahead with the convention, and they are ready to, struck it out in the court of appeal, up to Supreme Court. So, because when you are begin to fear all the time, you will not be able to take decision. So the decision they want to take now, let them take it. Wherever you want to land them, then it will land them. Maybe by this time around, the real PDP and the one will leave that party for another. Another term for
Since this time we will know the fake PDP and the real whether we like it or not. So some of the convention that's taking place today, some of the parties will be, some of the, what do you call them? The members,
They will do that.
No, I'm not talking about the convention.
Mr. Mike, what happened in Labour is this. Mr. Mike, this is the same thing that happened in Labour. Labour fought, they had to prior convention. And that is my fashion. That eventually won. I put a fashion, is that eventually won. They had prior convention. And they now went to court. We have apprehended Minadi's man. That is the rightful side of the party. They went to Supreme Court. They also won. So I put again. I put a fashion is dead. So the only legalized authority of Labour now is one led by Minadi's man, where Obi belongs. So that's what I'm saying. I tell the courage of those people who want to go ahead with the convention. Let them do this, all this, go to court of law and challenge it. Let you can bring all this lawyer. I disagree with Sabemi who says that we can start with the case in the court of appeal. No, I don't agree. Whoever think that Enani Usman, the fashion of where Obi belongs, is one that will now win up to Supreme Court. So that's what happened now. The Abu fashion that we think party with APC is backing. How come they lost at court of appeal to Supreme Court? The party decide where the opposition candidates belong. Who will be is one that won up to Supreme Court. So, Mr. Abel, I don't agree with you saying that Wike will win. No, let us go to court of appeal, slug it out, bring their lawyers, they will now slug it out.
What would be the implication of Lamido's exclusion?
I think
from
Mr. Mike, I think
Lamido belongs to other faction does not belong to this side. They know where he belongs now. You cannot belong to another faction. One come and collect from our side. Supposing there is no factionalization now, everybody will collect from. We know who are the people on our side. We know he belongs to the faction. Want to come and collect from on our side. And why not become chairman? You not be dancing to Tika Wike. No, so that's the politics now. They told him big. They told him they play the game to him. You don't belong to our side. You cannot collect our own form. Go and collect from the side where you say you don't believe in convention. Why you belong to a side that doesn't believe in convention? Want to come to the side of that place convention, want to collect their form. So it shows that they know that he doesn't belong to their side. So
Kamaforogu now, they finally divided PDP.
See, Mr. Mike, it's good.
They've succeeded.
Mr. Mike,
dividing the party.
Mr. Mike, it's good. It's good to fight. There are some fights you need to fight. You need to be bold and fight it. You can't be sticking out on every issue now. Must be sticking out. Must always be standing. If you didn't allow community to hold now, they are doing election next year. If he doesn't want PDP to be on his only food. That's why he's using convention to disrupt PDP. He doesn't want PDP to be on a sound footing. If they don't have a convention now, how will they elect officers that will not be running the affair of the party? How will they fit a candidate to INEC? So they know that PDP is working against peace and freedom. That's why some people believe that we will hold it against your interest. We will go to court and struggle it out against you. So that's how I mean. Even Abga, they fought to Supreme Court against Shekers Okori. They lost out. Another person. So it's not a new thing. I agree with it.
Sorry.
Well,
I agree with them.
Mr. Olajide, like he liked arguments.
No, it's not like debate. It's not like
You should listen to my statements. What I said, I go to both sides. I said they may have soft further. Then I now salute the courage they have. And I tell you my opinion that they may not be able to skate through because of what you are saying. And I've not seen that Lamido belong to Pro Wike. And again, yes, there's no sign that that's not see Lamido. Lamido has been the founding member of PDP for a very long time.
Yes.
So it's not somebody that I see that he will go and kill. And Lamido has never been like this in PDP. He has never go here or there. They are never the camp from PDP. So I don't see that Lamido belong to the camp of Wike. So why they don't want Lamido to be included? Why they don't want Lamido to contest for chairmanship? I still don't know. So I don't see. He has the right. He has the right to contest. And the man even went to court. So they have two cases against them now. Against this one that is happening in Ibadan now. The injunction of Lamido plus Wike. So they have two cases against them now. So and somebody like Bukola Saraki with his political sagacity should not be shown when he's talking that. Be careful. So that's why I'm saying, me that I stand here.
Saraki is not in support of the convention.
He's not in support of it. He told them to caution. And I don't see Saraki as a pro-Wike. Saraki is not pro-Wike. Maybe Saraki is looking for another way to sort this thing out. The problem of PDP is too enormous than, I mean, using one go gra or physical or you want to use strength to skate through. But like Mr. Lajide said, let's salute their courage. Yes. Go ahead. Because you can make Dasi, you can make Dasi. Yes. This case, we have to sort it out at this moment. Eventually, we will know who will succumb to each other. Maybe some part will defect, or they will still remain in PDP. Let's wait and see.
Mr. Mike, and the result to that is that, see, there's no way you want to obtain a form of a party when they know you are on their side, they will deny you. And this way I'm disagreeing with Safemi again. Lamido certainly belongs to pro-Wike side. Yes, we know it's a family member of PDP. There's no way we belong to their side, they will deny the chance of picking their form. If you try to pick their form, they know you. How can you start like in two places? You belong to a camp of Wike, want to come and take their form. It's a strategy. You know that if you pick a form and you win, you go you will be doing the bidding of other version. So say where you belong. If you don't believe you don't believe in convention, say there. Wait for us at court.
Come to think of it, Seyi Makinde was one of the G5 governors. I worked alongside in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2023 election. What really caused this?
You see what Mr. Mike, the business of policy is that it's not a matter of I hate you, I love you. It's a matter of interest. Once our interest is aligned, hey, we see you flying, eating together, eating chicken, talking together. The moment our interest differs, there will be a partition in between us. There will be a separate between us. Weakest interest and Seyi Makinde doesn't align any longer. So the most part. That's how it is. But situation now, their interest aligns against Atiku. The other one as well as against Atiku, they fought Atiku, they stop him. But now the interests are is no longer aligning. So that's what policy is all about. So once it's happening like that, you just have to, it must be a president must take his time fully and defend your interests along that line. If you are chickling, if you are double dealing, you will lose out. You don't know,
with all this crisis going on, with what people are saying about the People's Democratic Party and the convention in Ibadan that is holding today, some people still believe that this is just a game. It's a game, and it's in favor of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Like we have it in the comment section. Paul Uche Chukwu says Makinde is for Tinubu. We understand the politics they want to play. PDP should not try to give him tickets.
No, you see, this is not a matter of if Makinde is playing. Of course, Makinde didn't hide it now. Makinde didn't hide where he belongs
to divide vote or what?
No, if there's anybody that's really wanting PDP to stand firm from different from APC, it's Makinde and some people. Wike is not. Wike reality is divided, strongly divided. Now, after the 2020 election, Wike never left. Makinde never left PDP. They see Wike dividing. Stressing him, stressing like in between two camps. As far as I'm concerned, Makinde is not working for Tinubu. No, it is Wike that want to work for Tinubu and I want to destroy the party so that the party is so weakened. They may be in a big opposition against Tinubu. I don't have to do that. You can still work for your party, for a person you believe. Why you want to destroy an opposition party for no reason? Why must the party be in your pocket? You the one controlling everything concerning, but no, So let the courage of those people say convention must go on. The party will be, leaders will be elected. We will now go to court and test it. Just like they did for many parties, that happened many parties. That's even happened for Abga, Igbo. And then so it's not news. Let us go to court and test which side the court will now uphold. And then we say that gets the I don't know, that's it.
Yeah, well, there is no sign that Seyi Makinde will work for Tinubu. No. Of course, the style is to use Seyi Makinde to dismantle Tinubu's election in the southwest here, which I think we can work to some extent. It will not be able to, work effectively, especially in the southwest here, because PDP, as we are talking now, they are in coma. It's only God and some, people. When you talk about God, God will give some people, strategy and wisdom to revive it. But PDP is in coma at this moment, and it's not so as a party that can challenge Tinubu in 2020.
Well, good morning. Yes, good morning. The weather has changed.
Yes.
It has changed, and we need to make it happy. All right. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good to have you. Good to have us, man. And thank you. And thank God for life.
All right, Abuja Court blocked convention. Ibadan Court withheld it. This is a legal confusion in the People's Democratic Party case. What do you think is going on?
What is going on is that PDP is lacking funding. That's where the crisis is. That's the root of the crisis we are seeing today.
Funding.
They have lost power for a very long time, and you can see a lot of them are running away from the party. So they don't have that national and federal support, in terms of the wherewithal, and it is creating a major crisis in that party. And the people who are supposed to consolidate PDP seems to have been, fractured by the policies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, very clearly. Makinde moves very suspicious. Damagu, they are very suspicious. Wike too, very suspicious. None of them seems to have, that character to drive PDP to an extent. But the only person I can pick there, in all honesty, is Lamido, Sule Lamido. Because of his integrity and consistency over the years when it comes to matters, about PDP. Makinde interest there is very suspicious, because we can remember a few years ago, when we are doing their new PDP, G5, and the rest of them. You can see how they are aligned. At the end of the day, they wait for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. See, Makinde and Wike might be sharing the same ideology. Nigerians will not know. At the end of the day, to make sure, because if you see what the kind of policy Bola Ahmed Tinubu is playing, it is dangerously squeezing the southern part of the country to a one-party structure, and which the North is not happy with him. Definitely, and you can see most of these political moves we are seeing on daily basis, is more in the south than in the north. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu should understand very clearly, that if anything goes wrong within the southern hemisphere in terms of politics, it is going to collapse woefully. If I were him in that direction, I will allow a certain factor of northern interest in PDP, because I don't know where Seyi Makinde want to actually go. We are having a southern president alone, and you are coming in. You are already showing interest. Well, maybe it's a warm-up game for him anyway. The test of popularity anyway. It's okay. It's politics, But the way the whole thing is going, remember that this Makinde and Wike have a solid kind of, before now. Yeah. Then what actually went wrong? We also saw Damagu, I think it's something that has not been very clearly where a PDP is actually, heading to. And you can see too, in a situation like this where that kind of political party have lost power over the years, my brother, if you look at it very well, now money issue, they scatter the thing, they go like that, because Wike will be funding a certain faction that will be interested in him. Makinde will start funding a certain faction, that will also, engineer whatever interest he's having at the end of the day. But the pyramid of the whole thing seems to be favoring Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of the southern structure is squeezing to one party system. But you understand? So if this kind of political arrangement and calculation continues, and somehow anything goes wrong, Bola Ahmed Tinubu might be in another war come 2027. I can tell you that.
All right, this is politics in our judiciary. Two courts giving orders in the same country about convention that is taking place in Ibadan. It's open to us, very, very glaring that the PDP convention has hit legal roadblock. What do you have to say concerning what is going on in PDP, the crisis and the convention that is taking place in Ibadan today?
Yeah, let me just say, let me start from the PDP angle. They are playing the dirtiest politics I've ever seen in my life, and I don't think they can succeed it as it is now because they are mole among them all, and these are the people that they are just strong people, and for Sule, Lamido now to come into the battle now, that means that they still have a long way to go because that guy, that Sule Lamido, you cannot just put him aside. Is one of the founders of the PDP, and I can tell you heartedly, he wants to have his own shares of cake of the contest. So to me, I don't know where they're going to land with this their crisis. But at the same time, the blocks of the Seyi Makinde, I think Seyi Makinde, is targeting the presidency seat likewise, and because as of last week, they call out the president to come and commission the interchange this in Ibadan, one of the rig road that he built. So a lot of things are going on under the ground, and the worst part of it now, Mike, is the G5 that has a block before. I'm talking of the Wike, the Fire Shares, and there's some of the other guys. They destabilize themselves, and they are no more strong as it is. So to me, it's a dirty politics I'm seeing within the PDP, and the PDP, right? The two judgments, the guts. I think the first injunctions that they got superseded the last one. I can say the Abuja hold superseded the Ibadan hold. So because they are both high court now. They are both high court, but at the same time, I can tell you the superiority of the Abuja, the city, the capital of the no. I can say they got their own judgment first. They got it first. So yes, the judgment, yes. So any other ones that follow is just like a follow come. I can say. So to me, let them keep rolling on with their crisis. They are creating space for we APC guys, and I think APC should be happy now that there's crisis, and we have one more to go, which is ADC, which is going to crash land in any moment from now.
Would you advise the PDP, this faction now, because you factionalized it, would you advise this Makinde faction to go on or proceed with the convention despite the court's verdict or ruling on it?
PDP is not new to crisis. This is not the first time we are seeing all this kind of a thing.
And don't you think if they proceed with it, they will risk content charges?
No, there's no content. They are the same currently now in terms of legal decisions and pronouncements.
No superiority
here. So Makinde can go on with the convention. That's my own opinion. And also, where I'm having this issue is that why they actually want to push out Sule Lamido because of the influence he's going to have against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's just the reason why he's been denied. So what it means that Bola Ahmed Tinubu seems to have completely trying to make sure that he totally pocket PDP structure at the end of the day. Makinde and Wike, of course. Not be too good. Both of them.
You mean Wike is Makinde is indirectly working for
Tinubu? But you saw it very clearly during the G5.
What happened?
That was different.
No, that's what I'm telling you. See, you don't know what is playing out at the end of the day.
Posters of Makinde is everywhere.
The posters of Makinde is just a kind of a warm-up of his ambition, not that it is realistic 2027. But let us look at things from being optimistic on about issues. See, bros, do you know that government can actually sponsor crisis in a political party? Do you know that government can create fractionalization in political parties?
ADC was accused of development.
Okay, no, 500 million or 50 million. But money day, Bola made Tinubu hand now. He can buy anything. He can create anything. And that's the kind of politics he like playing, because our politics is not based on ideology. Our politics is centered on where we are. That's the fact.
All I know says with 12 states excluded, PDP cannot have a convention that will be acceptable by all. 12 states excluded.
Let me tell you, I don't think it's only Ibadan people that are going to attend that convention. Is it only Ibadan people? Whatever happens, it's going to come from, whatever traction that Makinde feel that he can lead to keep PDP breathing in that direction. Let him go on. So along the line, Sule Lamido factor can come in and this can be resolved. As simple as that.
Makinde for president.
Yeah, I think it's a dream, it's a tall dream, but let's see how it gets over the tall dream. And I can tell you, Wike and Makinde, they are not on the same page any longer. They are not together any longer. Wike has disconnected himself from Makinde because Makinde has an agenda to contest for the presidency. I just want to clarify what my brother just said, Oyeze. So they are not together any longer. So I can say wholeheartedly, Makinde himself is trying to be the president. They want to contest for the presidency under the PDP. So I think the way things are now, the ball is open for any one of them that can get it done. But I can tell you, they will still meet the sitting president. They will still meet him on ground. And the problem of PDP, likewise, Anyanwu was a strong ally of Wike, and they went on. They brought in Damagbu, and Damagbu is the face. The Wike are looking at Damagbu as the face of the North, as it is. So they brought Anyanwu likewise as the chairman, as the secretary of the PDP. But what happened? They don't even align with what's it called, with the certain candidate they picked, that this guy picked there. I'm talking of Anyanwu. So the problem of PDP has gone beyond a bloc party. It has gone towards the tribal, the regional parties as it is, because the North are bringing their own blocks, while the South too are bringing their blocks. And the Wike belongs to the South. Issue that PDP, they will bury it together, and it will no more functioning. So good luck to them. Good luck.
All right, somebody says Oyeze want the party to go on because it's an IPOB person.
But Seyi Makinde is an IPOB person. No. I don't understand the IPOB connection here. I don't understand how this thing is linked to IPOB.
You're not a lover of PDP, a lover of IPOB.
No, bro. Let me tell you. When it comes to IPOB issue, we discuss IPOB. When we depend on the topic on ground. Please, viewers, I think we should understand that. Honestly, understand. When it comes to issue of IPOB, we treat IPOB. When it comes to issue of politics, national issue, international
issue, the problem of PDP.
But the only thing that will solve the problem of PDP is PDP.
Yes.
PDP will solve their problem.
With this level of
Whatever Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to achieve in PDP is a very glaring thing.
Why you always mentioning Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
But I'm telling you, we saw it very clearly. You know, Mike, I gave you a highlight of what happened and how PDP crisis actually started. I think that should be early this week or last week. I gave you an insight to the governors forum. I told you, I gave you bit by bit how Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Lai Mohammed, Arabashala, Buhari, Atiku, all of them, Saraki, scattered PDP because they don't want Jonathan to be president. So that was where the problem of PDP actually, started. So if not for that reason, and it was deliberate, because there's no how they intended to remove Jonathan from office. The only thing they needed to do is to target and break the governors forum, which is being seen as one of the powerful structure of PDP at that time. That's what happened. So it's not about an IPOB thing. We are not discussing IPOB. This is not an issue of IPOB. This is centered on 2027 national politics and how major actors are reacting to 2027. Please, I think we should respect that.
All right, let's move down to the comment section again for Mike to add that distraction. Maybe because why he's a suspect. I'm not sure. I don't know. Understand what you're saying. You are reading people's comments. All right, you are reading people's comments. Are we not entitled to read people's comments? Don't you have the right to read people's comments? I don't understand what you mean. Usher, what's his name in the comment section there? All right, we move on to Rafa Evangelist and James John.
Good morning, viewers. Good morning, Mr. Mike. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our most viewers.
All right, still a crisis, legal attention in the party. Abuja court gave an order that party convention shouldn't go on. We have Ibadan court saying please go ahead with the party. Now, why does PDP frequently depend on court intervention, to solve its internal crisis? Why?
The reason is this. First and foremost, the way the country is going, the way the political parties are driving up now, currently now, we are going to the one direction of one political party system. And that is where the issue is coming from. And secondly, remember that the people that are even, pushing and a kind of publicizing the APC are mostly members of the APC, PDP, likeness of Wike. You understand? So Wike is a major key problem of PDP. It's a major problem. PDP can never regain their self and regain their stand so long Wike is still there. So long Wike is still alive. Currently now, PDP can never recover their self. Because P is in PDP, but it's the major effort of Wike is in APC. Everything Wike is doing it in favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, not in favor of a particular party which he claimed to belong. And this thing is a major problem. Now they are coming to court now to help intervene because Wike may likely stand that so thing you want to do, I am against, and so long I am against it, it must not stand. You understand? And the other one will now come. You are not the one that even formed this party. Neither are you the only one in this party. This is our right, our constitutional right. We will be, after all, Jagaba is on my side. I have right to, So they themselves will like to go into a kind of, according to the court, let God give us permission so that we can stand according to the court order to do our convention or whatsoever as a political party. registered one in Nigeria. You understand? You see why most times you see them running to the court so that they will not use any Wike and co. Will not use anything to erupt them that you go against or you do this, you do that. You see why? So that they will have evidence. Court, are you not the one that say we should do? That is my take for now.
Let's get your view.
You see, what is happening to PDP, you know, can also happen to APC if they find themselves in opposition. You know, we are running political parties that are not ideologically driven. You understand? So it's like a vehicle that takes you to the place of power. So what the ruling parties will always do is that they will use resources at their disposal to destabilize formidable opposition. You understand? So that they have to clear the way for themselves.
So that's what
we are seeing. You see, because it is not politically driven. Look at, for example, can we use the Democrat and Republican in America as a case study? These are political parties that are ideologically driven. There are people who have been in that party for 40 years and they are still there. You understand? There is already a structure. There is already an ideology that keeps them there. And then where resources will come to keep the party, they have created a way that the resources. But look at the PDP. Atiku will always go to Dubai until when it is close to election before you will see who will be there nursing the party for you. Wike was the one nursing this party, and we saw the fallout when he is now with this. We saw what is happening to PDP now. But there was nobody to fund it again. Nobody to fund it again. And the same thing will happen to APC the day APC fall into opposition. We are a people who, because it is not ideology, what do you only come there when it has to do with your interests. When it has to, I want to contest, so, and then this is what it is. You understand? And that is what we are seeing now. We are beginning to see some who have abandoned the party for some time rallying around again, coming back because it is electioneering year. You understand? But that is not really how to run political party. And then we have a problem with our judiciary. You can see two different high courts having two different rulings. You understand? Just imagine. So from which, how is it playing out? Where? You understand? They have joined them. They are also not different from the politicians. When we keep saying that the beauty of democracy is the separation of power, principle of separation. You understand? But in this country, they are just, like an arm together, working together. Nobody is checking the other. It's about, let's share this thing. You understand? That's why I keep saying that Nigeria is like an estate to them. You understand? Where they come, they share it. It is only when the sharing does not get to me well, I want to shout. The moment you share, you keep sharing.
It's obvious this party cannot manage its internal crisis, and I don't know what might happen as we proceed to 2027 election. Don't you think all this drama will weaken PDP's chances in 2027 election?
PDP is already dead. The very day they plotted, they allowed themselves to be used against themselves in 2015.
PDP is dead, but there's convention going on in Ibadan.
Excuse me, haven't you seen a working corps? PDP is as the same as a working corps. They have nothing to present in 2027. The last election, which position they are doing?
They have nothing to present
in 2027.
Posters of Seyi Makinde is all over.
Seyi Makinde, Tobaya, Omamo. When the time comes, you go know.
They are playing a kite.
See, let me tell you, they're just trying to, be relevant, make them know, say, no, be so they don't die, we still do. Are they here? That is what they are playing. They have nothing to. What was their position in the 2023 election? That should be the question. But this is a particular party that was #1 before. If you are not a member of PDP, it seems as if you don't belong to any political party in this country. But today, what is happening?
Like I said earlier on, Seyi Makinde posters are all over Ibadan. Does it mean that Seyi Makinde is PDP's choice?
Mike, don't be surprised.
Is it?
The Makinde faction,
Is it PDP's choice for
the
2027
Makinde
election?
faction, don't be surprised, and the Wike faction are working in cahoots to finally bury the PDP in the interest of Tinubu. Yeah, you understand? You should also not be surprised that this person, what's his name, Fubara, will remain with PDP. You understand? Playing the same game that Wike play. You understand? They are playing the same game in the interest of Tinubu. If you ask me, Makinde is a fantastic, politician. I always want to identify with performance. You understand? He is one person that has won my trust. You understand? Yes. He's one politician. If you say contest, I can vote for him.
Performance or what?
I'm
or
looking
leadership
style. Leadership style. You understand? Leadership style, and also in the area of performance. You understand? I like his personnel, and I like his. You understand? But this very one, it is a game they are playing. Makinde does not have that acceptability. If you go to the north, who knows Makinde?
All right, Nigeria Future says this guy to get sense. APC is using Nigerian money to sponsor their party. Udeze Chima says what is giving Makinde confidence that he can become Nigeria president is a joke taken too far. Honestly, Udeze goes on by saying, Mr. John, put it in a simple sentence. Nigeria is a business center for politicians.
That is it.
You accept?
Of course, I agree. That's just
100%.
100%.
All right, Mustafa says Wike is a major player in PDP, while Makinde and others are playing in the Bush League. All right, I do not know on this. The court has ruled that the convention should not hold. If it holds, it should be nullified. Already, INEC is not coming to the convention. It's a waste of time and resources.
In a way, listen, it's two courts now. One in Abuja, one is in the state. The convention, where is it holding? That should be another question. Is it in the state or in Abuja?
The convention,
Ibadan. And Ibadan court to say that they should go ahead. So I don't see anything wrong if the state asks them to hold their convention. Yes, if court of the state say that they have their right to do whatsoever they want to do in their state, this is a state level, so they have their right to do that if the court of the state permits that.
All right, the Fubara group are not coming to the convention. 3 courts, please. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you. We need to go, but I just have you. Morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Fine.
Morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Mike. Good morning, our viewers. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good luck to you.
Weather is very cheap.
Mr. Lawrence, you're welcome to the program.
Mr. Mike, good morning to having me here this morning, and good morning our viewers all over the world. May God bless all of them one by one.
Let's get your own view or take concerning the crisis in PDP.
Let me tell you one thing. The issue about PDP is already gone since Obasanjo turned his tickets for PDP, because Obasanjo is among of the strong pillar of PDP. He ruled as a president of Nigeria 8 years for PDP. But immediately, because of selfish interests, make her to turn the PDP card. And you see that whatever happened in spiritual happens always come out in the physical. And that the day PDP already having showdown. And that the day Wike show himself as the leader of the team of PDP. When you carry something that a little child cannot control, you affect the little child in the future. Wike is not a man enough to control PDP. You don't have that zeal as a leader to control PDP. And you see, immediately Obasanjo left PDP, that's what we can have the strength to destroy PDP. Look at the Lagos State here. What do you call this man that come outside for PDP? Agbaje. We see in many years Agbaje is using PDP to play game in Lagos. So did it affect PDP? The answer is no. But the minute the Wike hijacked PDP to the federal, it's not states, federal, PDP have problem. And I see that PDP cannot rise head up again. See, Wike lead PDP or another party will come up, hijack the PDP candidate. That's nothing like PDP again. APC already achieve whatever they want to achieve. The people that belong for PDP, all of them is going back to APC to show that PDP is gone forever.
Let's have your own.
Well, what I want to say there, I will not say that the PDP have already died. It will be like a dry bone to rise up again. But meanwhile, Wike is the problem of PDP. So I say, I am there, all and all. But now, if this convention they are trying to hold today, we hold, I think they want to remove that mountain from Wike. That is the way. If this convention is not hold, that is when Wike will be having that strong hold in PDP. But once this convention hold today, because I watched it yesterday on AIT, the venue, the way they say that the highlight will be there. And they say people from the west, both north, all the part of Nigeria, we assembled ourselves over there. So let them hold that convention so that the power of Wike will be taken off. For you for sure Atiku in PDP. So now wait, when they went there, Atiku is out on PDP. So they want that PDP to come back to stand, no matter say Seyi Makinde is one for 5G5 meeting. He was there with Wike and all, without talk. Now Atiku is out on PDP. PDP will bounce back. If they say there is not you, we don't know what goes to be happen. So we know that Jagaba and Wike are using some people to be bringing PDP down. But the key hold, let them hold their convention. Without that convention, they will not get anything.
You see with the convention or not?
You see, when we are watching this scenario of PDP and APC, it's like the present administrative, they are playing a game, play back time. When Obasanjo was there, Obasanjo systematically destroyed all the opposition. PDP was alive. They claimed all the whole state in Nigeria, remained only Lagos State. But now, at the end of the day, the Jagaba was able to breeze up. Okay, what is now happening now? It's like it's a systematic arrangement to dissolve PDP down because PDP is the main opposition to APC. Understand? Because now, you can't leave an virus inside PDP and you see PDP will manifest. The virus is a lion in the name of Wike. If you Wike is they are totally capable of doing away from Wike, I believe they will be stronger back to marshal the present opposition because Jagaba, he has the machinery to dismantle everything. But I believe that on 2027, whether you dismantle or you not dismantle, you can't dismantle 200 something millions of Nigeria because we are waiting for the game. The game is open. It's just like a football. We are waiting. Nigeria versus who is going to be there? But it's Nigeria versus Jagaba and his school. But we know Jagaba now, the system now is that come and join APC. You can see the governor, the senator, the house of rep, everybody just trooping to APC like say, now honey, they audio being, the what about us? And I believe that no matter the situation, they will go nowhere.
Seyi Makinde for president.
They will go nowhere.
Yeah, is this a joke to you?
No, it's not a joke for me. Nigeria needs Messiah. Nigeria needs somebody who can bring them from the gutter to up. That's why I'm blaming Ahmed Tulumbu as the sitting president of Nigeria. When I met Tinubu as the Jagaba of Africa, the man that rule as a governor in Lagos State, and Lagos State respects him very well. And after he rule as a governor of Lagos State, he brings a people that have integrity to continue to rule Lagos State. Look at Fashola is from where? From Ahmed Tinubu. This guy, Ambode, is from where? Ahmed Tinubu. To show you that the man have integrity to rule Lagos State very well. That's what happened, and that's the reason why everybody in Nigeria said that if Ahmed Tinubu win as a president, Nigeria will be more better than Jonathan time, because Ahmed Tinubu is among the people that campaigned against Jonathan in 2015, including Fashola. But why Ahmed Tinubu become the president of Nigeria? Nigeria is more worse than Buhari. The man that put Nigeria into the mess inside grave. But now we are preparing Buhari than Ahmed Tinubu. If Seyi Makinde come outside to be a president of Nigeria, let me tell you one thing, Mr. Mike. Nigeria made me follow Makinde to be a president of Nigeria. What is Nigeria need? Somebody can give them 3 square meals a day. The man can give them enough security. A man can make the currency to have a value. Nigeria currency don't have value again. It's the worst currency in the whole world, Nigeria. And the giant of Africa. A country that God blessed with enough resources, and we are not benefit anything. We need somebody can bring Nigeria into this mess. Look at our judiciary. Our judiciary for the Ahmed Tinubu regime and APC regime is what? Judiciary is 0/100. We are not benefiting anything about judiciary. Our security is 0. To show you that anybody can come outside. I already tell you for this media before that anybody can come outside and beat Ahmed Tinubu anytime, any moment. Because the first thing Ahmed Tinubu is supposed to do is fail it briefly for the Nigeria.
Seyi Makinde to me,
Heard what your colleague said.
what you just say is part of a clean Messiah, but at the end of the day, I don't think it can wrestle the situation. But now, what we really need is like what you just said. We need a dramatically change of atmosphere of government, because we need a person that will come from. See, now is the term of southwest, because now Jagaba, he failed woefully. Let's talk about what I was saying. He failed. The Makinde should come, because we will have more when they organize that associate well, that PDP. We convert people, because now Nigeria is looking, just what is also Nigeria is looking for hope. We are looking for a real hope that will change our lifestyle, because we are dying gradually. Everything is in a jackpot time. Everything is in a zero. We need a dramatically change, and I believe come 2027 it must come to pass.
Well, what I want to say there about there's no hope in Nigeria. APC say we should renew hope. No. When we are going to get renew hope, unless someone come out, if Seyi Makinde can renew the hope of Nigeria to make the poor to breathe, it will be 100 plus. But as of now, I want sure that he will be the president of PDP or not. But people are saying, let them have their convention by 2026. We know who is who.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining this Saturday morning. I really appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much, Benjamin. Thank you. We'll see you on Monday. Suma, we need to go. Go back here on Monday, by God's grace. All right, so the viewers on the platform, we appreciate every one of you, every bit of your contribution on the platform. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us this weekend. We're back here on Monday. Ude Chima, thank you so much. And thank you for visiting Nigeria. Thank you for visiting Nigeria without visiting us. All right, Joseph Joseph, we paid us a visit at the stand this week. Even if we're not around, when some of us were not around when you came to visit us, we appreciate you. So far, Brethren, Daddy, thank you so much. Ralph Olu in the United Kingdom, we say thank you. Mrs. Clara, thank you for joining us. Ordinary Taiwo, Muki, great one. We appreciate you. Yeah, Sandra, thank you so much for joining us. Andrew Goodimi, we appreciate you. James Mano, GOA, and the likes. We say thank you to all of you. Please have a weekend. Stay safe. Goodbye.